Oh, hey guys, welcome. My name is Miles Joe, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to simplest way to cook a top ramen noodle. Okay, it's an old recipe brought by my grandfather. Sorry about this, but usually on my show I like to take a little bit of drink. You're more than welcome to if you're learning or seeing this. First of all, you're going to want to fill up your water to about 3/4 ways to the pot, depending how many ramen noodles you're going to cook. Depending on the size of the person. As for me, I'm not a very big guy. I usually take one ramen noodle. So you take it about 1/4 of the way. But if you're big like my friend Justin,
Hello?
he's a tall guy, you're going to want about 3/4 of the way. So you fill that up, bring it over to your stove, top of the line grill over here, Whirlpool, set it to about 9, okay? Let that heat up for a minute, let it simmer, let it come to a boil. While you're doing that, you can prep your workstation. Look for your best bowl, get that out, which we got. My favorite fork. So two ramen noodles is what I'm going to be cooking today. Because I'm cooking for my friend Justin. He's a very big guy. A technique I've always used is the stiff arm. I've learned this from Trell Davis, the Denver Bronco fan. Boom, boom. Crush the ramen up a little bit. Open your packets, take out your seasoning. Throw them down like you got a touchdown. Throw them down. Throw them down. Okay. Always remember the catchphrase. Always remember the phrase. If it's hot, it's hot. Okay? If it's hot, it's hot. So you gotta wait for the boil. So as that boiled, and as you got your settings right, open up your packets. Make sure your ramen are up to date, first of all. And we're looking at December 2016. December 2016 on both. Okay, so as you can see, we'll turn on the light for you. The water has come to a boil. Usually what I like to do is, I'll shake up my seasoning real quick, and I'll throw that in there first. Because you want the water to boil with the seasoning, the flavor kicks, you know what I mean? Do it repetitively as needed. Alright. Always keep your work area clean for sanitary reasons. So, as you can see right now, look at the color on that. Look at the color on that water. Perfect. Perfect for a soup. Let that come to a boil. You got your noodles open. This is where the step comes to a preference, where if you want vegetables, if you want such things as carrots, green beans, corns, that's up to you what you want to add. Me, usually I just like to go original. Just the noodles. Add that in there. Both of them. One stacked on top of the other. Because as you know, the heat rises. So one's going to cook first. Then you're going to have to flip it. Let the other cook. Always sanitary. Put it in the oven. But you always got to make sure. Always make sure to check your temperature. And if it's hot, it's hot. Like I always say. So let that boil on each side for about 2 minutes. We're at 314. Okay. And I'll tell you, this is my grandpa's recipe. Remember what I told you? This is my grandpa's recipe. So I'm sharing a big family secret with you guys. So rest my grave, or rest my grandfather's grave. He doesn't know about this. So. Okay, so the water's coming to a boil here. You see it's already boiling the bottom ramen noodle. So what you're going to do is you're going to flip it. Boom. Set it on top of the other. It soaks, the water soaks in there really fast. the trick of this trick is not to let this get soaked and soggy too fast. So it's all about flipping. I don't know. Kitchen is nice, always flying in the kitchen. But always flip. Always flip. Always flip. Okay. As you can see, I'm always constantly flipping it. See how I like my noodles is I don't want them to be overpowered by the way they cook. I kind of like it. It might be a little weird, but I kind of like a little crunchy. Like I like the taste of the way you bite it and you feel that little crunch in it, but not to the point where it's so crunchy it's like it's raw. But you'll get what I mean when you get to it. So you let it come to a boil. We're already 4 minutes into this process, and we're about into it. This process only takes about 5 minutes.
It's been over.
And if it's hot, baby.
Cut! We're not even done.
At 3:17, because we started at 3:12. Yeah, 3:12. Just keep flickering, keep flipping. Telling you, this is the best recipe in town, in the world, in the nation, in the universe. You can ask Megatron and all those guys. Don't tell my grandfather I told you guys, okay? Again, guys, I'm on between 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. The name is Miles Joe, and if it's hot, it's hot. Okay, it's about 3:17 now. You can take it off the stove top. We're going to transfer it onto the bowl now. Now, gently whisk it while you're transferring it. You want to make sure you keep most of your liquids and most of your noodles in the bowl. It's going to be a big bowl, depending on the size of the man you are, or woman. And you want to fill the water about 3/4 of the way. Make sure you keep some juice in there. Okay? So we got that. Clean it up a bit. Like I always say, keep a tidy house. Keep a tidy house. Okay. Make sure your stove is on. And voila. You got your perfect 5-minute noodles. Thank you and have a nice day. If it's hot, it's hot.